Hey Brazen, welcome back for another week of a Maddie Monday, but this time we're kicking it off with our first week of all outdoor workouts. Yay to be outside! So for today we have 10 rounds alternating every minute 15, starting with the first minute of 16 half-kneeling Arnold press, then the next minute 12 goblet lunges, and 4 goblet squats. So you're going to be alternating between those two groupings for 10 rounds every minute 15. After that, you're going to go into 15 minutes for quality of 8 single leg Russian deadlifts, 7 tuck crunches, 15 skier hops, 8 single arm Z press, and again, 7 tuck crunches. So for this workout, you really only need 1 dumbbell, 1 kettlebell. If you have 2 dumbbells, make sure you bring them to the workout because you could also use 2. Let me go into demoing these movements. So for the half kneeling Arnold press, I'm going to use my 1 dumbbell. You're going to come down onto your knee, or 2 dumbbells, whichever you have, bringing your right or left leg up. The leg that is up, the opposite arm is going to be pressing. So you're starting with your palms facing in, pressing up, making sure that we're keeping a nice tight core, bringing that dumbbell back. Now you have 16 reps. So you're going to do 8 on one arm, then switching legs, and again doing 8 on the other arm, making sure that we're keeping our palms facing in, pressing up to our palms facing out, and bringing that back in. After that, you have your 12 goblet lunges and 4 goblet squats. So taking your dumbbell or kettlebell, holding it in the goblet position. Some people like to hold it like this. Others just like to hold the head of the dumbbell, making sure that you're stepping back into the lunge, keeping a nice straight torso, bringing that leg back, making sure our knee touches the ground, coming up, making sure our hips are fully extended, alternating legs, 6 on each leg. Then moving right into 4 goblet squats. So keeping our feet a little bit wider than hip width distance apart, nice tall chest, sending those hips back and down, coming below parallel, standing up, making sure our hips come to full extension. So that is the first part of your workout. Then you're going to go into the 15 minutes for quality with those single leg RDLs. So starting from the hinge position, the arm that holds your weight is the first leg that's going to go back. So 4 and 4 on each side. Think about sending those hips back, brushing your big toe up against the ground, keeping a nice tight back, slight bend in the opposite knee, standing back up. Slow and controlled down, explosive back up. 4 on one arm, switching sides, 4 on the next. Sending that toe, bracing it against the ground, keeping a nice tight back, coming as far as possible as you can, snapping back up. Then going into those tuck crunches, which we have done multiple times throughout this quarantine. Coming down onto the ground, coming into a hollow hold, making sure that our back is pressed up against the ground, bringing our knees up to our chest, sending those legs and arms back out, coming back in. Next are skier hops. Fun movement. Coming into a plank position, shoulders are in line with your wrists, jumping to one side, back into plank, that's 1 rep, other side, back into plank, that's 2. So you're moving through 15 of those, then going into 8 single arm Z press. So only using 1 weight, you're going to come down, to the ground, legs out in front of you, keeping a nice straight midline, bringing those dumbbells up to your shoulder, pressing up as a strict press, making sure to keep our core engaged, pressing up, coming back down. So you can alternate 4 and 4 on each side, 8 of those. Making sure that we're keeping our body upright, not falling back and pressing, keeping a nice engaged midline, pressing up on those dumbbells. Then you are going to go back into those 7 tuck crunches. I hope you guys have a great week. It's great to be outside, and I'll see you this week.